Hi everyone, welcome to Paper Blossoms. This is Regay, and today I'm going to be showing you how I made this arrangement. As you can see, this is my color palette I chose for my arrangement. This is one paper that I used to make the double lilies, and another set of paper I used for the double lilies. Okay, now we're going to learn how to fold our lily. We're going to fold from side to side, side to side again, corner to corner, and corner to corner. All right, we're going to bring this point to the center, fold back, bring this corner to the center, fold back, and then your last point comes to the center. And now you have a square base. I'm going to take this flap, we're going to flatten it using the center line as our guide. Flatten this flap. And this flap. And our last flap. All right, now you're going to notice you have 8 sections. Okay, now we're going to fold this edge to the center, covering the exposed white pieces. And you will have 8 sections to do. Okay, now that we've finished that, we're going to open up, we're going to push our thumb in, and we're going to pinch both sides, push up, and pull the flap down. Push in with your thumb, pinch both sides, push up, pull the flap down. Push up, pinch, and fold your flap down. Push in, pinch, push up, fold it down. Okay, now you're going to notice the little flaps you have exposed. Now we're going to open up, push that little section in. You should have 4 of those to do. Then it should collapse back down on itself. Find your smooth side. We're going to fold this edge to the center. Same with this side. If you would like, you can place it on a tabletop or a hard surface of any kind. If you're just learning, this would probably be easier for you. Okay, do the same thing to this side. And our last side. Okay, and our tulip is finished. Excuse me, our lily is finished. Okay, we are doing a double lily, so we needed 2 sections. Okay, and then you could add some glue to this. Insert this section into the other one, and your double lily is completed. And now we're going to go on to how to make the leaves. We're going to fold from side to side. Corner to corner. And corner to corner. again. Okay, we're going to bring this point to the center, pushing back, this point to the center, folding back, and once again you have a square base. Okay, with this flap we're going to go past the center, as you can tell. If you'll place your fingernail at the bottom and then pull the top flap over it, it helps a little bit. Okay, we're going to flip over, do the same thing. Top flap goes past the center line. Same thing with this side. Now you're going to take one of your flaps and you're going to fold outward, using the outside edge as a guide. Okay, now we have to open it up. Now we're going to work on pushing this intersection of lines downward, increasing them well. We're working on the section where the point is closest to the center. Okay, now we're going to work on the set of lines that are on the outer edge. And this we're going to pull it forward or to you. Okay, pulling it forward, increasing, pull it forward, and crease. Last one, pull forward, and crease. And it should collapse back down on itself pretty easily. Okay, then we're going to open up, and I have my fingers up underneath, and I'm pushing up on the center, and you see it sort of pop. And now we have to make a relief cut right here from the outer edge to the center. Then we're going to pinch our edges, and as we pinch the edges, it's going to sort of pull it together. Okay. You see those little flaps? That means you're working on the right side. Okay, you're going to place your thumb in and pull upward and sort of flatten the inside of the leaf a little bit as you're pulling up and opening the leaf petal up. Those little flaps I showed you just a second ago, you can add some glue to those as well. Now I'm taking a wood little stick and I'm pushing it through to make a hole, because we're going to need that hole later when I put a stem into the flower to place the flower through the leaf. Okay, I have my stem on my flower, placing it through the hole I made. If you would like, you can add some glue to the bottom of your flower to secure it to the part of the green leaf. And there you have your double lily with a leaf. Okay, now we're going to move on, and I'm going to show you how to make a tulip. Once again, we're going to fold from side to side to side again, corner to corner, and corner to corner again. And this one's going to make a different base, so this looks a little different than the ones we've been making. This is going to make a water bomb base. Okay, you notice you have a triangle now instead of a square. You have 4 flaps. You're going to pull the first flap up, the point to the top, and align it with the center. Same with this one. Pull this flap up, Line it with the center and your last one. Okay, see this flap? That flap and that whole section has to go over to the right. And now if you put your fingernail at the top, the bottom piece is going to have to go past the center line. Same thing with this and fingernail at the top, and it sort of overlaps. Okay, overlap the bottom past the center. Use your fingernail as a guide at the top and overlap. Now you're going to open this and you'll see a little pocket in there. You're going to place this section inside the pocket. Open the pocket up there. Place this section inside. Okay, and now you're going to notice there's a little hole right here. And that little hole is going to be used to blow some air into the bottom of the tulip. Okay, and I've blown some air into it, and you see it's puffed it up a little bit. Then I'm going to press down on the bottom to shape it. You notice it makes a square. And now you have a pyramid shape at the top. And now we're going to pull our petals down. Okay, and that's our tulip. Now I'm going to show you how to put a stem into the tulip. I use a Q-tip or a cotton swab, a piece of floral stem, and a piece of wire to connect those two together. I add some all-purpose glue to the Q-tip. Place it inside the bottom of the tulip. Make sure it goes all the way to the tip. And secure it. And at the bottom, you're going to notice it still wobbles a little bit where the stem comes out. To fix that, I use a small lily. I'll add some glue to the petals. And then I push it to the bottom and let it dry. And that should take care of any wobble. And it shouldn't interfere with your arranging now. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to make the flower bud. I'm going to fold from side to side again, corner to corner, corner to corner again. Okay, we're going to fold it down into a square base. Rotate it. You want the open end up top. You're going to take this edge and fold it to the center. Fold this flap to the center. Turn your paper over. Fold this flap to the center. And this flap to the center. All right, now we're going to take this top piece and pull it to the center. Same with this side. Pull it to the center. And take that one to the center. And this one to the center. Now this little bitty piece, you're going to fold it back over itself to the edge. Same with this piece. Fold that section to the edge and that section to the edge. All right, now you're going to pull this up. Get your finger in between the two pieces of paper and flatten out. Same with this side and flatten that section. Open that little pocket, flatten it. Same with this one. Open the pocket and flatten. And now you're going to push this little flap backwards. Same with this one. This one also. And your last one. Okay, now you have these little flaps. You're going to need to add glue to each one of these flaps. Should have 8. So go back and add some glue to all these little flaps. And then secure it with a clothespin or anything you have to clamp it. Let it dry. Remove your clothespins. You notice now that those sections are glued together. You can roll the tip of your flower bud. Toothpick would probably work better. Then place your finger in and sort of puff it up, pushing outward to give it some shape. And that gives you your flower bud. Now you can take a pair of scissors, clip off the end, and insert a stem with some glue. As you can see, it took about 38 flowers to make this arrangement. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something.